Hi, I'm Barb. Welcome to my craft studio. I have a project share for you today. Be right back. I've been working on some Halloween projects and, of course, Christmas cards. I try to work on those every month, but I made this one. I bought the trays and the little tiles on Amazon, and then I just painted them and cut out the letters on my Cricut along with the little ghost. This one I haven't finished yet. I want to put some ribbon around it, and I want to find something to sit on top of it, but it's my little book stack. I'm thinking of using this ribbon because I didn't have any green in there, so I thought that would be kind of pretty. And then I've got a couple times of Christmas cards going back quite a ways. It's all the same design, it's just some of them use different patterns paper, so I used that pattern paper and this one. I'm really liking how this one turned out. And there's a few more down here. Are these ones all the same? Yeah, these ones are all the same. This one. And then this was my birthday card for, I think, September. I have some extras, so I just left these blank and I'll file them and use them for whatever. This was a kid's birthday card I made. This one was a dreaming tree. Or, you know what? This may be October's card now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm thinking the other one there is September's. It's a pop-up cupcake and balloon. You can stamp the sentiment and sign it on the back. Belly band back around it. So I think this one, now that I'm thinking about it, was September's card. So yeah, this one was a dreaming tree. Actually, every one I've shown was a dreaming tree file. This one I think may have been a free cutting file. Did this little I didn't do the best painting, but I was okay with doing it on the hand, messing a little bit on the handle. I thought it just kind of made it look, you know, distressed or used or whatever you want to call it. But, you know, I actually didn't do too bad on that bow. Bows are not my strong suit. And then I did a few bead strands. This one uses the black cat and the witch beads, and then I put the little black cat tag that I got in the Target Bullseye Playground on it. I made the tassel. And this one was kind of pumpkin themed. It's got this pumpkin bead on it and this pumpkin bead on it, and I used the pumpkin tassel at the end. That one came with the beads that I got on Amazon. I probably could have put a few more beads on there, but oh well. I try to not leave as much excess there. And then this one was kind of my ghost theme one. It's got the little ghost ones. It's got the little orange ones that say boo. And I put the little ghost tag that also came from the Bullseye Playground. And another tassel. Now these ones, all I did to them was add it. I had bought those Jenga style blocks. I had to get mine at Target because I have not been able to find them at Dollar Tree. I look every time I go, because if I find them, I'm going to buy a couple boxes to have on hand for things. I didn't even take the tags off of it yet. I'm not sure if I'm leaving the little tie strand because I wanted to be able to stand it on my tiered tray, so I put the little, that's why I put the little thing on the back, because I figured I'd want to either put them on my tiered tray or next to it or something. So this one here, I think all of these little signs and tags, because some of them are tags, I got at the Target Bullseye Playground. This one, a lot of these ones are for my Thanksgiving themed tray. The last three are for my Halloween one. The little I'm still thinking about maybe making a little, I'm not sure what to have it say, but maybe have something, you know, some type of Halloween saying or something. Maybe just treats. Because I was thinking trick or treat, but I'm like, it doesn't have a lot of space, so maybe just treats. I don't know. Or I might just leave it, because I do think it's cute just the way it is. And this one does say trick or treat, so. This one I kind of had to do 2 blocks in order to get it to stand the way I wanted it to, because of it being odd shaped at the bottom. And then the hat one that says you've been booed. But that, oh, one more project to share. Sitting over here. I usually try to make doilies for my tiered tray. Mine's just like a silver metal type look to it. So I made this one that's kind of like a spider web, the pumpkin, and the bat. With that one behind it, it looks like it's all black, but it is open at the back. Here, there, that shows better. But I'll use those in my tiered tray. I'll probably be changing my decorations either today or tomorrow, but if I have a little time and I can get straightened up just a little bit, I might try to do a brief update on how the craft room's going. I still have a lot to do, but I can at least, I think, craft on either side if I really wanted to. I might have to move a couple of things in the sewing room, but not so much that I couldn't get it done if I really wanted to. That's something else I want to try to definitely want to try to do today, is get a few more things put away. I finished putting all of the shelves in the garage yesterday. I still need to replace some of the plastic containers because I want ones with latching lids, and some of them just have the lids. And if it would snap on, I'd be okay with them, but they kind of just sit on top, and I don't really like that. Being a garage, it could, you know, sometimes we have problems with chipmunks or whatever going in it, so I want everything secured. And I also want to do that for the basement. I've got some latch lids coming. I know I don't have latch container lids coming. I found some finally on Walmart that were a multi-pack that weren't too badly priced, but I know I'll need more than what I have, because I think I counted out there and there's at least a dozen in the garage that need to be replaced, plus I have some stuff that I want to pack or repack in for the basement. Some of them are in really big containers and the stuff in it is heavy, so I want them in smaller containers so that they can be easily carried. Like I have one that's really huge that's just full of scrapbooks and stuff for my son, so I want to get that broke down to 2 or 3 smaller ones, probably 3 at least, maybe 4. But that's kind of, I ordered a set of, they were kind of like, they weren't completely clear, they were kind of like a tinted blue clear and a tinted pink clear. The blue ones cost just a couple bucks more, but I thought I could definitely use the blue ones for my son's stuff, and I'm going to make labels with their names on it and put it down there so that if they don't take it before something should happen to us, they'd know right away. They wouldn't even have to open it up and look. They'd say, okay, that's your box. You know, if you want to look through and see if you really want it, that's fine. But so that's kind of where I'm at. Like I said, if I have some time, I might add the little tour. I still I'm hoping to film the close-up look at my Say It With Style bundle. My auto ship, I should say. But that's really all. I'm just going to add one quick thing to my haul video because my rest of my order just arrived from Amazon that I placed the other day. And I got a 2-pack of the Xyron Refills. It worked out a lot cheaper to buy the 2-pack than it did to buy a single pack. And I figured I could use them anyways because I have a little X and hubby also has one. So this way we'll have a couple of refills. And I know mine, I think I loaded the last one into. This one's the permanent adhesive. They do also make a repositionable adhesive for the X. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time. I was going to try to clean up and then film, but I decided I'd rather do it now because hubby is out trimming, so he won't be interrupting for a while. I got my bookcase, my second one, and I put it there. I lined the back of it with contact paper. I bought that contact paper on Amazon. I really liked it. I thought it went well with the room. And it made the back of that look so much nicer than leaving it plain since it was going to show. And then I just put some decorations on the back. That's my 12 by 12 printer and my Alex drawers. Like I said, I still have a lot to pick up. That will be my sewing and planning table. And then my regular printer's back there. I want to replace that at some point. It's kind of on its way out anyways, so we've had it a long time. It gives some hiccups, but I decided I'd rather have a printer down here. So when we bought a new one, I went ahead and kept that one, and I'm just going to watch for sales and buy just a cheaper one that I can do regular copies on, because I have the 12 by 12 one, which works really well for the cardstock. And then I've got to get a container to put that in. That stuff's going to probably go in the basement. That cube unit is going to be for fabric, yarn, and like cataloging and organization stuff. Up above on it, well, first I put 2.5 cubes from Michael's because the shelf wasn't quite wide enough for the book, for the shoe shelves. So putting those 2 on top made it wide enough that I could stack those shoe shelves there. And it has my fat quarters there. There's buttons and zippers and beads and like back stock of adhesive. This stuff here, this is my mother-in-law's photos. I really need to get working on those. And this is cards she had that she said, oh, we always meant to scrapbook those. So I told her I would take them and try to get them done at some point. I said, it might take a while. She goes, well, obviously I'm not going to do it. So, and then my ribbons in those ones, there's assorted stuff. I know I have to relabel these because I kind of changed what was in some of them. There's some sewing projects there. More cataloging and organization stuff there. That one there is like scrap rack pages, and there's some more cataloging stuff down there. But eventually I'll kind of want this pretty much cleared off so that I can do cutting projects and stuff, but I need one more table in the other room. This here is kind of it's going to just basically be books. I'm still working on that. I'm hoping to get a few of them moved out of here. That one is, I just needed room for my a permanent home for my KitchenAid mixer, so it went there, and we put the popcorn popper there because I figured that's something we'd use on a regular basis. The top 2 are accessories to my KitchenAid. That one, those Tiffany items are kind of filled with things I use around the house, like command hooks. I don't think there's any bungee cords there, but zip ties, that type of stuff is in there so that I know where it's at. And then there's some extra memento keepers and a couple binders. In the corner back there, there is a bookcase. I want to see if I can get closer to it. Maybe if I step onto the stairs. It's got my postal collection. So I thought about getting rid of that stuff, but I really wanted to keep it, so I did. This is kind of my YouTube planning area. I have my stencils, some stamps of life. I think I kept my some of my paper pads in there, some of the sheets that I knew I could copy and reuse that you could cut out, that you can use in conjunction with your dies. This has my Xyron stuff in it. There's a drawer for permanent and repositional adhesive, and there's one for laminate and one for magnet. I am really running out of all of that stuff. I'm not sure what's in that drawer, but my extra gift bags are there. This is the stuff I use on, sorry about that, hubby came back unexpectedly because his charger ran out. This is my YouTube planning area. I think I already explained that one. This is a lot of letterboard and lightboard stuff. Those have assorted things in it. It's just my Halloween goodies. These two, I think that's where I was at. One has the artwork I hang up around the craft room, and the other one has stuff that I use on my magnetic dry erase calendar, which I still have stuff to go through here, is here. I think eventually I'm going to put something up here, but I'm not sure exactly. But I have my calendar here, 2-month calendar, which I need to change that. This one just has like shoes and hats and gloves and assorted stuff. It's really not craft related. Eventually the top will kind of have my some of my display stuff, but I haven't finished that. This is an old sewing machine that belonged to my husband's grandmother or great-grandmother. I think it was just grandmother. I'm not positive on that. I keep my tier tray there. There's some supplies here. This one is accessible. The top one's up on the other side too. It has different stuff facing the other way. Still wanting to get some IKEA things, inserts for here for these things. This is going to be my cart parking area, but right now it's that and more. This one has my vinyl. These are ones that I kind of use as when I buy new stuff or when I'm crafting afterwards. I kind of pre-sort it out and then I just take the boxes over and put everything away. This I think has some foil quill stuff if I remember right. My purge box is like right in there. You can't really see it. The very bottom, which you can't see because the cart's blocking, has my 12 by 24 paper in, so it kind of goes partway into the cube on the back side. This one I need one of those IKEA things so that I can arrange that stuff better. It's got my Cricut cartridges, and this one here I kind of keep some of my magnets that I use for the GOC or my inserts for my light box that I use for like YouTube. I can't remember what's in the bottom two offhand. On top is going to end up being my Supergirl Wonder Woman display. Just haven't finished it. Over here I've got my TV. That used to be a console TV. It's got DVDs. It's got like movies, exercise videos, Wii games, because my Wii's there. Up above here, I've got my completed cards filed by theme. I keep my Cricut and my brother's Scan and Cut there. Right now there's some stuff in front of it. This one's on wheels, so I can pull it over closer to me if I want when I'm working. It's got my embossing folders, woodblock stamps. The die file has just like my nesting dies in it. I think that might be Cricut Joy stuff. I'm not sure right there. Punches and templates and some assorted stuff. This cart here is my seasonal one. Right now I've got it over here because it's got fall and Halloween on it. So once that's over and I get into Christmas making stuff, I'll put this one over in the cart parking area and bring the Christmas one over here. Here I've got my paper. This is kind of my Crafter's Companion stamp and die sets. That one's just got stamp sets that I can use in card making. I'm still working on putting that one together. That's projects that I'm working on. Right now I have my paint there. I'm not sure that's its permanent home, and this is kind of like specialty materials. My scrap rack. Up above, I have my Big Benefit and GOC board. That little one over there, I just keep some of my crafty magnets and stuff on. I want to get another letter board for this side that I can just put like seasonal sayings on, and maybe another big board, kind of like that one, that I can maybe do like planning out for either projects or YouTube, whatever. And then back there I kind of have my woodblock stamps and different card making supplies. Sorry about that, I'm a little shaky there. I switched this cart, so it's my color cart right now. It's got some Tootsie Rolls on it too, but it's got like my Copics and my watercolor pencils, my colored crayons, pretty much coloring agents on it. And then this is just kind of a decorative area that you usually see in the background. Underneath I have my adhesive cart and my tool cart, and in the back my We Are Memory Keepers punch boards are back there, as is my washi. And you can see I can, this side I have different stuff on this side that I can access. I tried to put stuff I use more often on this side so that it's easy to grab. This one is on wheels, so if I want to exercise, I can just push it out of the way. I want to get one more that I put on wheels, and it can sit back there, go over the top of the carts, because right, that stuff that's on top won't be there when I'm not using it. And when I am using it, I can pull it off to the side, and I want to put my Gemini and my Diamond Dot that I'm currently working on that, so that it does, so I don't have to sit that stuff on my sewing table. But that's kind of where I've gotten. I'm coming along. Like I said, it's still a little bit of a mess, and I was going to clean up a little bit, and I thought, you know what, we'll just show it as it is. It's real. It may not be the prettiest, especially right now. I actually work better when things are picked up, so I've got to finish getting that done. I have done a little bit of crafting because I had this area kind of cleared off. It's kind of gotten a mess again. Just life does that. But that's kind of where I'm standing with my status of fixing my craft room. The only thing I really miss, I like this behind me for the craft studio. I think it looks kind of cool. It gives, I can put my own boards and they show nice. And I can just put some projects back there that I've done and some seasonal decor. But I missed that for my photos, because that was my photo gallery wall. I want to make a new one of those for upstairs in the hallway. I think I can do that. My father-in-law made these ones, but looking at it, I'm like, I think with hubby's help, if I buy the wood all cut to size, which I seen Lowe's has them in the exact size I want, and I just have to assemble them, I think I can do it myself. But that's kind of where I stand. It's nice having a better laid out space than what I had before. So it's nice having the paper right behind me and being able to pull the machine over when I need it. And so I hope you enjoyed that little look at how my craft studio is looking so far. I'm sorry it was a little shaky. Hopefully the sound was okay, because I did remember to put my mic on. But thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.